Bolli Firesmith here for D&D one-shot campaign. Running it with 5 lovely Twitch streamers as well. And we're going to start introductions, starting with Darius. You can go first.
Or blank. Hello, I'm Darius. I am playing the hunter Kale Nightgale. For the backstory, he's a simple guard from a little bitty village that wants to try and experience more of the world.
Perfect. And Tahoe Ferrets.
Hello, I am Tahoe Ferrets. I am playing Warden Wilbur, and my backstory is a couple paragraphs, so I don't know if you want me to read the whole thing. But basically, he is daring, intelligent, responsible, a little selfish, born to a lovely family in the countryside, raised by his mother and father, and has 2 younger siblings. He felt life on the farm was boring and predictable. Um, but it taught him the key life skills that he needed and instilled a sense of responsibility in him that helped him earn the trust and develop long lasting relationships within his village. He knew something was missing. He longed for it to explore and felt the tug of the call of adventure. Um, One day he went exploring and found a old library, long abandoned and forgotten, which nature had reclaimed, and he kept it a secret. He didn't tell anyone in his village about it. He read all the books that were in there, and it really gave him hunger for more knowledge and knew he couldn't find it in the sleepy countryside. While he was there, he found his talisman symbol that had been calling his name for a long time, and
Thank
he
you for the
wondered what
subfishing.
it would bring. And then he went on an adventure with people from his village, and he was excited to see where he would finally call home.
Perfect. Thank you. And then we have the always fun one-eyed Cash.
Hi, my name's Cash. I'll be playing Rothir Rothanel, the High Elf Wizard. He was orphaned and raised in a temple of Azuth, the god of wizards. He is now being set the task to go on an adventure and learn as much about Arcana as he can.
Perfect. Thank you. And then we have it's Panda. Go ahead.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Panda. I'll be playing Rosaphine Fat Rabbit, the Lightfoot Halfling Rogue. And as you've heard from most of the other players, mostly countryside, for Rosafina, it's more of the opposite. She decided to leave her royal family as her parents did horrible things to the more common folk, and she decided she didn't want to deal with that anymore and find a way to go against it, and decided, yeah, maybe in the future she's going to turn against her parents. Who knows?
And then we also have Hermit Barbarian.
Hello. I'm playing Ral Rakir. I was born in a woman's prison. I am a tiefling, and I grew up learning how to play instruments from the fellow inmates. So I play a bunch of different instruments, and so that made me a bard. And I lived there for the first 10 years of my life before I ended up going, when my mom was released, I went with my mom back to her home village and lived there. And I learned how to entertain, and that was my life. But I realized that playing for small crowds was not quite the sensation that I hoped it to be. And so I'm going to the big city to sort of seek glory. So.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much. So we're going to start out. The adventurers have just been wandering around the town for a while, and they're starting to go to the local tavern in the shadier side of town because, you know, they don't have a lot of money being country folk. But so they head down into the tavern, and they're swept up with all of the goings on throughout all of the town. All the hustle and bustle, people going all over the place here and there, and they're just taking it in. Excuse me. So as they're starting to do, they see, creatures of all sorts, humans, elves, dwarves, but they also see monsters walking throughout this giant city. They see out in the distance some ogres walking down, carrying some cargo and stuff to the ships. They see goblins running left and right, kobolds in the streets. They even look up into the sky and they see gargoyles flying overhead. So as they're wrapped up in all of this, I would like everyone please to roll a reflex save. So now you take a d20 if you can do it within our D&D Beyond or a physical dice, and you will add your dexterity bonus to that, whatever you roll.
15 for Raffia.
Okay.
That's gonna be 14 for Rafina.
Okay.
Can you tell me where to find the dice in the D&D thing?
Yeah, so within D&D Beyond, if you are in your character sheet, there will be a little, where is it? You can actually just click on the +2 dexterity, and that will roll your d20. So if you're on your character sheet within D&D Beyond,
Yep.
see where it says
I
dexterity
need my
and
glasses. I just remembered I'm old.
then...
Okay. Does it say 19? I don't know if it came up in the game log.
Yeah,
That-
it says 19 in the
Good.
game log, so you're good.
Okay.
I
Sorry,
rolled a
guys.
3.
Okay, so unfortunately, as you guys are all caught up in all of this, a little female goblin comes by and tugs all of the gold that you guys are carrying of the people who rolled under a 15 and darts off.
Wait, I've got a 15, so do I save?
Meets it, beats it.
Yes.
So Warden and Rofir, I believe, are the two that didn't. Everyone else, I think I rolled under. Am I correct in that assumption? Oh no, Ral did a 20, a dirty 20, so we're good there. Okay, so Kale and Rosfina, all of your gold and all of your money has disappeared. You feel a tug as this goblin squeaks by and runs off into the alley. What would you guys like to do? As a group.
It's not my money, but I'm happy to try to get it back for you.
I'll say I kind of want my money back.
I mean, I'd say we can go for money, yeah.
Okay.
I'm down.
I don't
for
want to have to
anything.
cover you at the pub, so
Do we have a way you guys want to run into the alley, or are you just all going to go in and...
who's our tank?
Fighter or cleric? Which one?
Both can be tank. They're both pretty tanky characters.
One of you go in the front, one of you go in the back.
Cleric in the back since he can heal, so fighter's going up front, so that's me.
Okay. That look good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Follow me.
So you guys head off into this alleyway chasing the goblin, who is much further than that. And as you guys step in, from behind you, two bandits step out, blocking your path of retreat. And coming up in front, 3 bandits, 1 up on the rooftop, and 2 in the street, while the goblin continues to run away. So please roll for initiative.
That's
This
a
is going to be
15.
the shortest stream you ever done. I'm just going to say.
Oh, great.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, dirty 20.
Yeah, I've got all
Got a
your
15. Yeah.
everyone who rolled in D&D Beyond. I've got your initiative rolls.
19 for me.
Okay. And Warden. Oh, something happened. Warden just dropped. It'll fix itself. Sorry, guys. It'll fix itself in a minute. once Tahoe is back on. Okay, I think in the meantime, I will just roll a d20 for them. Just to get this going. What's their initiative bonus? And I hope that doesn't scramble everything, but that's okay. Warden initiative is +1, so Warden is running on a 15. Okay, so the way that it's gonna go is Kale, you. Oh, yeah, that scrambled it all up. That's okay. I will
Sorry,
fix
guys.
this. No, that's okay. I rolled your initiative for you and got you a 15.
Okay.
So basically, we're going to be going Kale, followed by Rofir, followed by Ralkir, followed by Rosefina, followed by the goblin who scrambled away, and then Warden, and then the 5 bandits will each attack. So that was a very good roll for you guys, because the bandits are the last to attack. So I am going to start this, and we will go with Kale. Go ahead, you can tell me what you're going to do, and as you do that, I am going to try to fix these cameras.
So sorry.
Can I ready my battle axe two-handed?
Yep.
I'll go with that.
Okay, so drawing your weapon is not a move action, so that's a quick action as you're a fighter, so that's fine. And you can do a move action, which means you can move up to your movement speed. And then on top of that, you can do an action, which would be an attack or anything like that.
Can I move toward the bandit in the middle and swing my axe at him?
Yep, so roll a d20 for the attack.
And I can just click the hit DC and it'll roll a d20?
Yep.
11.
Okay, so unfortunately an 11. Let me double check that. Yes, 11 will miss. So you swing your axe and unfortunately do not land the blow. So next up, Rofir.
Can I cast Firebolt at the cloaked figure behind us?
Yep.
The one with the black cloak?
Yep.
Okay.
So
I need to
Firebolt.
make a ranged spell attack.
I just Did the wrong thing there.
+6. Oh, okay. 22 to hit.
Yep, that's a hit. So roll your damage.
It's a D10, right?
Just double check this real quick. Sorry, I closed the campaign accidentally.
1d10 fire damage. 4 points
Okay.
of fire damage.
So the first bandit has been scorched by your blast, taking 4 points of damage. So I will go into the encounter, and we can move up to the next one, which would be Ralkir.
So I've got my viola out, and I'm going to play a quick tune to bardically inspire my friend Warden. So you now have a bardic inspiration, which means that you can roll one d6 for the next 10 minutes, or if you're trying to make a save or you're trying to make an attack, you have an extra d6 that you can roll, but just once. And then I'm going to...
Just as a note in there, it is optional, and you can do that after your d20 roll.
Yes. Thank you for the explanation.
Yeah, no problem.
And then I'm going to, since that's a bonus action, I'm going to whip out my sling and fire off at the guy behind us.
The same one
and
that...
I need to... Sorry, let me roll. Gotta click on the right thing. There. So does a 14 hit?
Yep, 14 hits.
Okay,
now,
and I
did
do
you
4
shoot
damage.
it at the same one that Rofir shot?
Yes.
Okay. So I will give that one 4 more damage. So as you sling and hit this bandit, he looks hurt and very worse for wear.
Excellent.
And now it is the goblin's turn, and the goblin just cowers behind a pile of garbage and watches this action going on and just kind of hides and passes her turn. Rosefina, you are now up. Sorry, Rosefina.
Yeah, that's fine. Will you allow me to try and climb up the roof?
Yep, I will need you to do an athletics check.
Oh god. That's how
Actually, you're a rogue, right? With
Yeah.
the thief background, so you can do either acrobatics or whichever one is better for you. I think acrobatics would probably be a better roll for you, which is a dex save.
Okay, dex save. There we go. That's gonna be 24.
Okay, yep. So you can scramble up on top of the roof if you would like.
Yes, I would love to do so, and I will try and hit the bandit on the roof with my short bow.
Okay.
Which is gonna be 9.
9 misses. So you draw back your arrow, you shoot it through the air, and nimbly the other bandit that's on the roof steps aside and just completely gets out of the way there.
Fair enough.
Okay. Oh, next. So the way this rolled, it actually says that my bandits go next, but I am gonna let Warden do their thing first. So Warden, go ahead. Tell me what you would like to do. So this one here is the one that looks pretty damaged. No one has taken any damage yet.
My suggestion would be that we clear out the guys behind so that if we need to beat a hasty retreat, we can.
I have a javelin or a mace or
Yep.
a guiding bolt.
Yeah, so
Any
guiding
idea?
guiding bolt would be like a radiant damage spell that you do on them, or you can go up and melee with them, or javelin you can actually throw at them if you want to stay away.
Uh, let's try the javelin. I have no idea how to do it.
Okay, so my suggestion in this is I would go up and melee with these guys to try to block them because you are acting as one of the tanks.
All right, so like the unarmed strike or the mace.
Mace.
The mace.
Okay.
Yeah. So do you want to
And
hit the one
then-
that looks worse for wear or the one that hasn't been touched yet?
Let's hit the one worse for wear.
Okay. So you move in front of the one that was worse for wear. That's a 5-foot movement.
You're gonna have to tell me what to click.
Yeah, no problem. So then what you're going to click is when you're in the attack, right? So under actions, do you see where it says hit DC? Beside mace, there's a little plus beside it.
The 1d6.
No,
Plus
the one
one.
to the left of that. The 1d6 is the damage, and then you click the one to the left of that. Let me just open up your sheet. So
She did it.
I think 21.
21 hits. So now you click the 1d6 damage one.
Three.
3. Okay. Explain the killing blow.
Nice.
Explain the killing blow.
Yeah. How
You
did
get to
you get to
Oh, okay.
role play out how you crushed this
Oh,
bandit?
Out for blood. That's what I am. I take a big swing with my mace, blow to the head, and down goes the bandit.
Perfect. So as you smash the bandit over the head, he crumples down to the ground into a heap of mess, dead. Okay, and now they are going to act. And this bandit, seeing his friend right next to him be smashed by this this clerical genius, takes off and runs for his life because they are very cowardice. The one that's up on the rooftop, she's feeling a little more anxious, let's call it. And she is going to pull out her crossbow and fire back. And getting a 7, so it does nothing to Rosfina.
Nope.
And misses. Seeing that she has done that, she does try to make a bit of an escape by backing up a bit more on the rooftops just to get on the other side of the peak. This one here, standing in front of Kale, hasn't seen what's going on at the back because Kale's a nice big strapping lad, and pulls out his club and takes a swing. And rolls a 11, which I don't believe hits.
Armor class is 16, so
Nope. Anything under 16 is a miss. And this other one here is going to also step in with hers and swing her club for an 18 and does 2 points of damage to you. So we are going to give you 2 points of damage. So, Kale, if you can do that on your chart there. If not, I can overwrite it. That's not a problem. And then we are back up to you, so you can do your attacks too now.
I'm gonna go for the bandit that missed again.
Okay.
22.
22. That's a hit.
And since I'm two-handing it, it'd be the 1d8.
Yep.
All right, that'll be slashing damage. 6.
6. Okay, so he has taken 6 damage. He is looking a little off, not crazy, but a little off. Are you going to do anything else, or are you just going to stay there and...
I'll just stay there.
Okay. Rafir, you're up.
Do I do I have a good look on the guy that my friend's fighting right there, like the other bandits at the front? Or not really.
You could move a little bit up to the side to get a better...
Sure, if I move into the corner then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that gives you a clear sight.
I'll try and take a shot at the guy with a firebolt again. Oh, that's gonna miss. That's really bad. 12.
12's a hit. Meets it, beats it.
No way. Okay. That is 4 points of fire damage.
So your firebolt flies through the air and smashes right into this guy's chest. He staggers back a little bit, and he looks extremely bloody. Really close to passing out, I'd say, but still on his feet. So
Thumbs up to my friend. Glad to finish the job.
Raukir, you're up.
I'm gonna pull a bit of a bard and instead of attacking, yell out, "Drop your gold and run for your lives."
And this is targeted at all of them.
Yes.
So, the goblin suppresses the fear, as does this lady here. But this guy drops all of his belongings and starts to run, and as he starts to run, draws attack of opportunity from Kale. So Kale, you can do another attack as he's running away.
Sure, I'll go for it. Roll another hit.
Yeah, another d20 to see if you hit him.
No, it's a 7.
7. Okay, so as you swing, you miss, and he continues on his merry way, running... Is that 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30? 30 feet back in the alleyway there. I'm trying to... There we go. It's a big alleyway. So that there covers everything. Are you doing anything else?
I'm gonna take a step back.
No, not your turn. We're still on Ral's turn right now. We're up
Sure.
here.
Oh yeah, my bad. I had the opportunity attack.
Yeah, that attack was just the swing as he turned around.
That's fine.
I'm going to whip out my viola again and just start playing a jaunty tune and singing about their demise.
They look a little shaken, but don't do anything, but they do look a little shaken.
Cool.
And now, in the distance, you see the goblin pull out her sling. I am actually going to do that in here. And gets a 14. And fires a rock at that bandit that was running away for 8 damage. Literally knocking him so hard he actually flew back 5 feet and landed on the ground in a slump as he's got a big dent in his chest from this rock that this goblin launched. So now this guy is also dead. Next up, Rosfina.
Well, it seems to me that they're not together, the bandits and the goblin. Considering they just killed that other bandit. So I want to walk slightly closer near the middle of the roof, I think. Would that give me line of sight on the other bandit I shot at before?
Yeah, just go in here, you'll have line of sight.
Oh, fair, do that then. And then I'll just take another shot with my bow.
Okay.
23.
That hits.
That's gonna be 7 damage.
Okay, so you shoot your arrow through the air, and it hits the bandit in the shoulder. She looks pretty shaken, but still standing. A little bloody. Okay, Warden, you're up. You are standing in front of a dead body, nothing else around you.
I should move closer to the rest of my group.
Yeah. So where would you like to go? You got 30 feet of movement, so basically anywhere in here.
I want to move to where I can shoot at that bandit that's closest to Kale.
Okay, so you'll have to go here. But because they're behind a wall, you will have to roll with the disadvantage. So what you're going to do is when you do your roll, you're going to take 2 points off of whatever you roll. For your melee, your shot.
And if I only have a 5-foot reach on the mace, then I wouldn't be able to do anything with that.
5 foot is 1 tile. You can't stand on top. You can't stand on top of Kale, and 1 further would have taken you too far.
So I have my javelin.
Yep.
Or I have the guiding bolt.
Yep.
I could use either of those.
Yep.
Let's use the javelin.
Okay, so, yep, you're good there.
So it's 14 minus 2, so 12.
12 beats it. Roll your damage.
6.
6 points of damage on the lady there. And that is a good hit. Unfortunately, because you threw your javelin, it is now sticking into her, so you don't have that to throw anymore. She looks pretty shaken too. Pretty well damaged. But now it is these guys' turns. And this bandit is going to use a dash to get away. Unfortunately, that will draw attack of opportunity from Kale, so you can do your attack again to see if you hit her as she runs away.
Might as well try. Alright, so roll
Your d20 to see if you hit.
24.
That is a hit.
Alright, so 11.
11. So she did roll a reflex, so that is halved, which is 5, but that is enough. As she turns to flee, tell how you killed her, Kale.
I swing my battle axe from the side as she tries to get out of cover and cut her stomach open.
She falls down to the ground, clutching her stomach as her guts roll out onto the alleyway, and breathes her last breath.
Can you grab my javelin for me?
I love it. Yeah.
Now, this other bandit, seeing her friends do that, uses a dash and takes off, exiting the battle, running 60 feet away from you guys on top of those roofs, which I believe she was already 15 feet away, so now she's 75 feet away from you guys. There are no other people alive other than the goblin. Their turns have all ended. Now we are back up to the top with Kale. What would you like to do?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that? I have no idea what just happened.
So the two bandits that were left alive have both fled. They're out of range. Jumped out of your way, so now there's only the goblin left, and it's your action.
Can I move closer to the goblin?
Yeah. Are you going to be walking forward with malicious intent or not malicious intent?
Not malicious.
Okay, so you've sheathed your axe back into just looking like you're not going to attack?
Yes.
Okay. Rofir, you're up.
Can I step outside of the alley and see if there's anyone around that can hear what's going on?
Out here?
Take a yeah.
Yeah, so roll a perception check.
Perception check. Okay. 15.
A 15.
Perception.
So you walk out of the alleyway and you start looking around in the city street near the tavern here, and you see patrons coming in and out of the tavern, kind of oblivious to everything that's going on in the alleyway where you guys are.
Okay.
A couple people are glancing around at all the loud noises, but there is so much commotion going on throughout the city. Nobody really notices that anything out of sorts is happening.
Cool. Okay. I will sneak if I've got any movement
Yeah,
left.
you still
I'll
got
sneak back into the cave.
Okay, 10 more back into the alleyway.
Yeah.
Into the cake.
Yeah.
And yeah, that would be me.
Okay, Relric here, you're up.
I'm going to go and pick up the stuff that one bandit dropped. And if I have more movement, I'm gonna start looting the body next to me.
Okay, so on the ground you notice a small pouch containing 7 silver pieces.
Okay.
Which the bandit dropped when he fled. And on the young lady's dead corpse, you find 10 silver pieces.
Cool.
And are you going to be doing anything else, or are you good with that?
I will pass the javelin back to my friend Warden.
Okay, so then you will step
you.
back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and the javelin sticking out of her. You pluck it out. You look at it. It does look okay. It didn't do much damage to it. It went cleanly between her ribs, so she's good.
Excellent.
And you still have 15 feet of movement if you'd like to move further.
Yeah, I'll head back towards the other body.
The one at the opening, or the one
The one at the opening.
This one back here?
The one closer to where Cash is.
Okay. Okay, there we go. So you have now moved out. You've done some looting. The goblin, seeing all this commotion and seeing Kale coming towards her, falls to her knees and says, "Please, master, please, please don't kill. I just try to get out of sewers. Help me." And she throws her bag of money and all the stuff she stole onto the ground in front of her and puts her hands out saying that she's not going to attack. Rosfina, you are up.
Um, get me as close to the goblin as I can get from the roof.
Okay.
And then I'd like... Is it an insight check to see if she's speaking the truth?
Yep.
Okay, then I'll do that. That's gonna be a 9.
So you're not very insightful with that, but you do sense the fear coming off of this little goblin.
Yeah, I'll just stick here and watch.
Okay. Warden, you're up.
I'll move closer to Kale.
Okay, so you can get right up to the body of the bandit that got smote by the rock that the goblin slung. Would you like to do anything there?
Am I able to loot?
Yep.
Let's do that.
Okay, so digging through his belongings, you pull out a small silver chain with an emblem of a middle finger sticking up, hanging off of the middle. And that's all you get off of him.
Very classy.
Perfect. I've been wanting one of those.
Now, would you like to
My
see
new
if you
holy
can
symbol.
would you like to see if you can tell what it's worth?
Yeah, let's tell what it's worth.
Okay, so do an appraise check for me.
Is there an appraise on?
I'm checking. Appraise would probably be... we'll call that a perception check. So if you go back to your abilities, save, senses, proficiencies, languages, skills page.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a lot of stuff. Down near the
I only
bottom.
have one page. So.
I think it's a tab in the page.
Yeah, so down at the bottom of the tab, there's the box with 9 squares. If you click on that in the bottom right hand corner, it'll pop up another thing that you can go in and do a bunch of stuff. And that brings you
one
back.
That says skills. Is it NIC perception? Is that the one I click?
Yep.
Ooh.
20.
20? Dirty 20?
23.
Okay, 23. Nice. That was a nat 20. So picking this up, you notice it seems to be pretty strange. It is made out of solid silver, so it is worth about 1 gold piece. It's nothing very special, but it is still worth something to a pawnbroker.
Ral Rakir is going to look at it and say, "You better not sell that."
So I put it in my bag?
Yep. Yep, you add that to your bag. You can just call it silver necklace, or you can make a whole description. And now we're back up to the top with Kale.
I'd like to move closer to the goblin and try and pick up my the bags he dropped.
Okay. Are you going to move right up to the goblin, or just stay with space between?
Space between.
Okay. So you move up and you collect the stuff, and you now have all of the gold that was stolen from everyone, as well as another bag that contains 15 silver pieces on top of what she stole from you, and a potion of healing.
And how much did he steal from me?
Whatever you had on you. check that. What did you have on you?
I do not know. Okay.
A million
10,
pieces.
10 gold pieces off of you,
A million.
and it was Rosfear who also got stolen, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you had 0 for some reason, but I'm going to give you 10 as well. So 10 from each of those 2 packs that were stolen.
Okay.
And would you like to do anything else? You are hurt, so
I'm gonna move away. I'm gonna go back toward the group.
okay. To the max amount that you can.
Yes.
Okay. So you move back 25 feet. Are you going to do anything with that potion of healing that you picked up, or just leave it?
Leave it.
Okay. And end your turn. Next up, Rofir.
Is there any like tattoos or any markings or like rings or to suggest what gang, like if he's connected to a gang or anything?
Well, there was the necklace with the middle finger.
Oh, it was the necklace. Oh, okay. I didn't know if that was his god or something. That his
There's-
holy symbol.
Don't
Or
forget.
just a giant middle finger.
Yeah, don't
Yeah,
forget you
fuck
still
the world.
have this body right here beside you.
Yeah. I wanted to check that, buddy.
Okay. So roll a d20 for perception to see what you find on this one's body.
Okay. 17.
So as you're picking through, you find a coin purse. It seems pretty light. It has 1 silver piece in it, but it also has that same necklace that Warden found. A silver necklace, nice fine chain with a middle finger coming off of it.
Do I know anyone
What a symbol.
that has that insignia or symbol? Do I know of an organization that has that symbol?
You're new to the city, so I don't think you would yet.
Okay. I'm gonna take it.
Okay. Add
Are we
that to
just
your
gonna all
inventory.
rock some kind of necklace now?
Yeah, man, we're gonna start a rap group.
Ah, great.
And I'll make my way back over to the group as far as I can.
Okay.
Yeah. That's me.
So the goblin, seeing that people are starting to back away, calls out to you. Please, good adventurers, 5 silver piece all I need to get out of the sewers where my home. Too many baddies. Help! And she slowly walks towards you guys, still hands up, and stops beside this dead body and just stands there, hands out like alms to the poor type thing. Please help! And she sits down and cowers, hands shaking.
Can I do an insight check, see if that's true? If she really wants help, or if she's bullshitting?
Yeah. Any of you guys can.
Okay.
She doesn't seem to be. This is turning more into a social interaction now than battle.
I've got a natural
So,
one.
because I've seen that you guys have put your weapons away and you don't seem like you're going to attack. Are any of you guys going to attack before I say that?
No,
No.
I'm not.
Okay. So we can come out of initiative now, and you guys can move around freely and do your stuff, and I will do the interactions of this little goblin.
Right, can I return the gold that was stolen?
Yep. So you go back to Rosfina, who has nimbly hopped off of the roof.
So that will be 10.
So Rosfina's back up to 10. Kale has 10 now, plus whatever you guys looted off the bodies, if you did get any.
And she said she needed 5 silver?
She's asking for
silver, yeah.
5, yes.
I'll give them a gold.
Thank you, Marco, for the follow. Okay, so you're gonna head over and hand a gold piece to the goblin.
Yeah, Rosfina is not kill.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Rosfino, you walk over, and being a kindly rogue, seeing a fellow rogue amongst you, hand a gold piece. She looks at it and just starts quivering and just tears pouring out of her eyes. Oh, thank you, kind lady. Turnip's so happy. So happy. Oh. And she gets up and runs away. And this has ended.
While she's running, can I yell after her? Hey, wait! That wasn't free, you know. We're looking for a little information.
What about the middle finger?
Just about, the city.
Oh,
We're
and
new
she's
here.
back.
Okay, so before she gets out of earshot, she hears this and she stops in her tracks. What help you need?
Just tell us the lay of the land here. What should we be getting into? What's fun around here?
The sewer's always fun, but scary. Lots of bad things down there.
All right. What about something that smells better?
There's always the guild hall of the problem solvers. They're good,
All right.
not like me.
Oh.
Is that all you have to say? There's nothing else seedy going on around here with these middle finger folks.
Middle finger folks? Oh, they bad guys. They real bad guys. Not too smart, but bad. They the thieves guild in this town.
Ooh. All right. Thank you for the information, my dear. Now scamper off.
And she continues to run away. Okay, so now you guys all are still in the alleyway here. Do you guys want to leave the alley?
Oh, I wanted to cast Cure Wounds on Kale.
Okay.
Or sorry, Healing Word.
Healing word?
So you
Cure
get
wounds?
yes.
Okay, yep.
So you get 6 hit points back.
Okay, so you are back to max hit points again.
Okay, so what's the plan of action now? Because we know very little about the city. I guess we should go to the guild and then find out more about what's in the sewer, maybe?
Sounds like a plan to me.
Sounds like, yeah.
That's fine with me.
I'm just here for the adventure, so I'm good. Whatever we want to do.
Okay, so are you guys going to head straight to the guild hall, or are you going to go to the tavern where you guys were trying to go to quench your thirst before all of this shenanigans happened?
Should probably
I
check
could
out the
always use a
tavern,
good
right?
beer after a fight.
I'd say tavern.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Get wasted and then go to the guild.
Okay, I'm going to leave the
Fun.
screen here like this. I don't have a tavern screen, but I'll just leave this. And so you guys head into the tavern. It's pretty noisy in there. Lots of stuff going on. You see people doing arm wrestling out in the one corner. The barkeep sees you guys walk in and signals you to come up to the bar. What do you guys do?
I plop a couple of the silver down that I looted off of those bodies and say, a round of drinks for my friends.
Bartender looks at you and gruffly says, "Does you want mead?" or ale?
Dealer's choice.
And he scans the rest of the group, expecting an answer.
Mead.
I'll take a mead. Also,
I'll take a mead.
He starts
Let's all go for mead.
stumbling back, starts pouring out the 4 meads, slams 4 meads down.
Do you have red wine?
He looks at you a little sideways, like you're being a little too pretentious. And he reaches under the bar and pulls out a pretty sloppy-looking bottle and pours it into a glass and slams it down in front of you and says, "There you go."
Thank you kindly, sir, I say with a little bow and take it, sniff it, wrinkle my nose just a little bit, and then drink it.
The hospitality. It's
And
fucking great.
then he looks at you guys and says, "I haven't seen ye all here before. What you be doing in me tavern?"
we're on our way to the Problem Solvers Guild. We thought we'd check out this fine establishment before we went there, though.
Ah, the Problem Solvers Guild. They be adventurers like you, it seem. You know what you do with a sword and a mace and an axe. And you,
No.
and looks directly at Rofir, seem to be one of those magically type.
Yes.
Those
Yes.
types that cannot stand. Always pretentious and thinking you're better than us common folk.
Yeah, what's that about?
I mean, just because we're pretentious doesn't make it any less true.
I mean, then again, you also called our other friend here that ordered a red wine pretentious, so...
Yes. Many pretentious people. Red wine, you in a tavern.
As
Mead
he's saying
makes
this,
my
can I
tongue
cast-
feel funny.
As he's saying this, can I cast Prestidigitation just to clean the bar up a little bit?
So you cast the spell and things start coming up and he looks around and his face goes pale white and he just goes, "Stopping that! I don't want your magic in my tavern."
It's very messy in here. This is against all health and hygiene regulations. Something must be done. I have a good mind to call the authorities and have this place thoroughly inspected.
And he looks at you and points into the one corner where the captain of the guard is sitting and he says, "Go ahead! He my best patron."
Oh.
I whip out my viola and start playing and sing a jaunty tune about poor bar service.
God damn it! It's going so well.
And he looks at you and
That's
says,
not bad.
"Okay, you paid, you got your drinks. Now get out."
Oh,
And a big burly ogre walks out of the back room and huffs at you and points at the door.
Thank you.
I'm going to flirt with the ogre.
Oh god.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. Here we go.
Drop him a wink. Well. Oh,
God. Oh.
so he's into it.
Yeah.
So he looks at you and goes, "Hmm," and picks you up and walks you out and drops you outside the bar.
Oh my.
And as he's doing that, hustles you all out the door along with.
Maybe I should have flirted with him.
Yeah, maybe the wizard should have.
I'm a holy man. I do not do such things unless I'm
Oh,
married.
oh,
Quite a
okay.
strapping fellow, wasn't he?
I find it very interesting you're saying you're a holy man, whilst our cleric was saying that they would have flirted with. I mean, it's gonna be interesting in that way.
I mean, some religions are more loose in their beliefs.
Mm.
Loose. That sounds like an insult.
Okay, so after you
Listen,
guys
I'm
have
not
been
saying some gods
plopped,
are better than others, but
You
no, that is
basically
exactly
are.
what I'm saying.
so
Some
you
gods
guys
are
have
better
been
than others.
plopped outside the tavern, quenched your thirsts. You guys are well on your way to adventurer status. What would you guys like to do now?
Head to the guild.
Yeah.
I want to go to the guild hall.
Okay, so you guys head over to the guild hall and you see the big sign out front. It's got an hourglass and it looks pretty swanky. Underneath it says problem solvers. And you guys walk in the front door, and as you walk in the front door, it looks exactly like a tavern. There are people all over the place drinking, swearing. You hear from all corners people bragging about the adventures that they've been on recently. You see all races, you see everything you can think of within this group. As you walk in the door, a grizzled human woman meets you at the door, and she looks like she's seen and heard it all. She's in a combat wheelchair, which is armored with dragon scales. And she looks at you and she says, "Well, look at you. I see water pouring out your ears. Are you sure you're in the right place?"
We turned into a
Hello,
water
gentle
fountain.
lady. It's so wonderful to make your acquaintance. We here are a few fresh-faced adventurers just in from the podunk town down the road.
Hello.
Oh, hello there. You do look like you're wet behind the ears and still green.
Oh, very much so. But we could really use the wise and sage advice from a uh, battle worn is the word I'm going to use. A battle worn person such as yourself.
As you say battle worn, she looks down to her legs and back up at you and says, I hear you had some problems with the local gang."
Who informed you of this?
"I know much."
As he says that, can I just tuck the chain away that I'm wearing that I stole from a dead body?
She glances
And
at
can
you
I-
sideways as you start tucking this in, and she takes mental note.
Oh,
Oh,
How did you handle this
Glad
gutter
I put mine in the
trash?
bag. A quick
Violently.
blow to the head.
that's holy for you.
it was all very easy. We're looking for something much more dangerous. If you have anything,
If you're gonna talk like that, we're gonna end up fighting a fucking dragon.
I may have something perfect
Oh,
for
no.
rubes like you,
Oh no.
if you're
Rubes
interested.
we are.
It may be your lucky day. Just this morning, got a mission. Perfect for you cubs.
Ooh.
The alchemist Osborne in the market district has a rat problem. Go sort this out, and we'll see about signing you up as full-fledged members.
I am going to tenderly take her hand and kiss her knuckles and say, "Thank you, good lady."
As she pulls her hand back, she kind of just wipes it on her shirt. Looks at you strangely and goes, "Well, get on."
I like her.
And she wheels
Very
herself
scary.
back into the guild hall.
Do you have to flirt with everyone?
I don't have to.
But you're doing it.
When you can, why not?
Sorry,
I'm just gonna
I'm just
prepare myself for that other dude at the market then to be flirted with.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking because I'm just looking at the bard's range.
We're all friends, right? We knew each other before this.
Yes, you all knew each other.
So y'all know my ways, I'll say.
I like your flirty ways.
That doesn't mean we're gonna like it.
Well then, don't accompany me, but I'll say I am quite fun at parties.
I mean, didn't you say that that red wine made your like stomach feel weird?
Tongue feel weird.
No, that was mead.
Yeah, I said mead makes my tongue feel funny.
It must be all the sweet
In
honey.
my backstory, apparently I'm allergic to honey, yeah. Which is quite funny for someone as honey-tongued as me.
You don't need any more.
Okay, I'm just gonna start walking towards
Should we,
this
yeah,
market.
should we go to the alchemist guys?
Yeah, I'm going with
Going
the
no.
alchemist. Bye bye.
I'm skipping after them.
So as you guys all continue out towards the market district, it's a very bustling district. Lots of people all over the place, and you see a sign above a door. It's a tall 2-story structure that reads "Potent Potables."
Okay.
You enter the door. The interior is well lit and features a glass counter displaying a handful of potions. And there's a halfling wearing spectacles in a lab coat, and he smiles at you as you arrive, but then suddenly gasps at as a shape scurries across the room. It's a giant albino rat, and it runs right past you guys.
Ooh.
I think we're all getting familiars.
Does anyone do anything as this rat runs past you?
I want to try and jump it.
So as
I'm
you get
also
ready,
gonna try and grab it.
as you get ready to
Just
grab,
gonna-
the halfling goes, "No, no, 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 no! Please don't hurt her.
Oh, we're not
She's
trying to
the
hurt him,
only
just trying
one
to-
left." And he scurries over and scoops up the albino rat and cuddles it to his chest and hurries back behind the counter.
Are we sure we're at the right address?
What's her
I thought you
name?
wanted to kill rats. Yeah.
Well, she said he had a rat problem. She
So-
didn't specify we had to kill them.
He looks at Relrak here and says, "Her name is Whiskers.
Oh, how lovely.
I'm scared for her. What if it comes
What might that
back?"
be? It? What is it?
So
Gonna
can
be
you
cat.
guys please roll an insight check?
Gonna be a fucking 6.
I don't want to hear it.
13.
Oh, jeez.
8.
15.
3.
I heard
Did
4.
whoever said they got a 6? I don't want to hear it. No 4.
No, I heard 4 people. Who hasn't?
I've got 13.
13?
Yeah.
So he looks at Relrak here, who seems the most confident of the bunch, and says, "Yes. Something oozed up through the sewer grate in my lab downstairs. Killed all my rats. That's why I put in the help request.
Sounds gross.
Are you here to help me?"
I
Yes.
suppose.
Well, the lady in the guild said you had a rat problem, not an ooze problem.
A rat problem? Yes! It ate all my rats! That's the problem. Those
Except for Whiskers.
guild people. Those guild people. They don't understand anything.
Do you use your rats in experimentation for your potent potables?
No, never.
I want to make an
I
insight.
breed.
Yeah, it's same.
Okay.
Yeah, can I do the same?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. That's a 4.
Hey, I got 20.
Oh, there we go.
Okay,
I've got
so
a 7. So.
we did get a 20 in the group.
Yeah.
So he says, and you tell that this is 100% true. No, never. I breed these rats to be familiars and companions to wizards, and looks at Rofir, like you, good sir.
Okay.
I would never, ever use potions on these guys, unless it's to make them feel better.
Oh, that's so wholesome.
That's
How many
nice.
how many rats do you have left, or is Whiskers the last you have?
He just said that he had this one left. That's all.
Whiskers
Well,
is
I
the
mean-
only one left, and Whiskers is mine, my special darling.
Well, why don't you keep Whiskers up here and we'll go and explore your ooze?
Is this you flirting again?
You'll know when I'm flirting. And I'll wink at you as well.
Oh god.
And he says, yes, perfect. Come this way, and he takes you to a staircase that leads down into a cellar.
Is there anything we should know about the ooze before we go looking for it? Like, does it have any poisonous attributes to it, or?
Does it have any color to it?
It's a
Is it
great.
stinky?
When you guys get down to the cellar, you can do some investigation down there to figure out more about the stuff.
Sure.
Okay, I'll make a roll for it.
Okay, so you guys head down into the cellar, and basically there are tables and shelves strewn about in a neat fashion. There is a lockbox on one of the tables. There are 3 lanterns hanging on the walls, casting really good light within this cellar, so it's really easy to see. In the one corner, you see a drain that looks like it leads down into a sewer or something. And you also see, beside one of the shelves, a pile of rat remains.
Oh. I say that in character.
So would you guys like to investigate anything within this area? And you can all do separate things, or you can all do it together. It's up to you guys.
Well,
I
I'm
want to
interested. No, go ahead.
I was just going to say I want to investigate the sewer grate.
Okay. So can you give me an investigation check, please?
Nat 20.
Nat 20. Okay. Doo, doo, doo. Let me just, sorry, I got to get to the right one. So as you're inspecting this grate, you see that it is covered in a slimy substance that seems to be gray and kind of colorless. And you know this to be the remnants of a gray ooze as it moves through, kind of like a slug leaves behind its trail. The gray ooze leaves ooze as it goes. And you do recognize this to be that of a gray ooze.
Do we know anything about oozes?
You know that they live within dank and dark areas. They aren't very adventurous type of creatures, and they don't really push out too much. They're kind of solitary creatures, but sometimes they are known to gather in groups.
Are they likely to frequent the same hunting grounds more than once?
Can you roll me a history check for that one?
In the meanwhile, can I check that locked box or make like an investigation for it, or?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, give me your d20. And Relric here, you can tell me your history whenever you get a sec.
15.
15. So you know that they don't really. They're kind of like rattlesnakes in the way that they don't really go too far from their main home. So they do frequent the same things, but they are nocturnal.
Oh, where did
Do they do they eat bigger items than rats, like as a human or goblin or
Depends how
gnome?
big.
Do we have
Depends
to
how
worry?
big they get.
Listen, I'm not
Like,
gonna be
I'm
used
only
as
3 feet
bait,
tall.
okay?
Should I be worried?
I feel like we're gonna
I'm
be
barely
bait.
bigger than a rat.
Okay, so your
It's a
investigation
big
check.
rat.
Your investigation check.
Oh yeah, I rolled 5.
Okay, so you look and you see that it's a lockbox that's sitting on there, and it seems to be covered in slime as well.
Great.
Can I investigate the rat remains?
Yep.
Let's hope I roll something good. 16.
16. So you see that the rats are piled in what seems to be a grouping where the slime leads to onto a shelf where there is a pile of broken vials, which are scattered all over the place, which seem to have been potions.
Can I ask the alchemist what potions were on the shelf?
And he looks at you and says, "Oh, mostly just healing potions, a couple failures here and there, but mostly healing."
They failures of healing potions or other potions?
Well,
Can I do? Would it be? Would I be able to do like an Arcana check in the room, see if there's any kind of ping of magic coming from anywhere?
yep. Doing well, Kara. How are you?
14.
14. So you do sense something coming from the lockbox, which is covered in ooze. You can't quite pinpoint what it is, but it does seem to radiate more than a standard healing potion. And then Osborne also looks at you and says, "Well, I always do try to be better and make better potions. So there are always failures."
Did these failures lead to any rats that had special abilities?
No, 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 never on the rats, never. When I get a failure, I pour it down the drain.
That answers the question I was about to ask.
Oh, great.
There you go.
So what I'm hearing is everything that failed here is gone down that drain.
Mostly everything. He said the shelf had some failures on it.
I think you might want to start pouring your failures into a flower pot or something instead.
What kind of special abilities might these slugs have?
Are you asking Osborne? Or
Yes.
me, like DM?
No, the alchemist.
What slugs? Gray slime? I don't know. I don't know what they do. I just know they came in and killed all my rats.
How long has this been happening for? Since you started getting failures with potions?
I've been failing potions for years.
So you've been pouring failed potions down the drain for years and it just started happening? Or has it been going on for longer?
Never anything come into my cellar, no. till last night. That's why I rushed to the guild. I need help.
All right. Well, it seems like we'll find this slime down the cellar. So I'm gonna pull the sewer grate off and hop down.
Can I ask the alchemist if I can take one of those lanterns with us?
He looks at the lanterns and he says, "Will you return them? They are expensive."
Sure. I will
Yes.
bring them back.
If we don't die.
By all means, return.
Or it doesn't break.
By all means, take them.
I mean,
They will light your
any.
way in this sewer.
I do have a lantern myself. So I don't think we would actually need it.
These are expensive. I'll whisper to him.
Wait, so you're got.
And I would start taking the lantern off the wall.
I'm gonna whisper to him. I thought I was the rogue. Hold up.
So, Rofir, as you pull it off, you do notice that it is a bullseye lantern.
Oh, okay.
So it will send a good beam of light if you do it properly.
Sure.
So are you all jumping down and leaving everything as it is? Nothing with that lockbox, nothing with...
Well, I think the cellar has been breached by the ooze or whatever it is before, so maybe Osborne and his rat whiskers should go upstairs, considering that would be safer.
Can I ask him if I can if I can check the box, like what's inside of it?
As you ask him that question, his eyes go very wide and he says, "Oh no, that is my crowning glory. Never will I let anyone take this. That is my successful potion of holy breath. An alchemist's dream."
That might be what the slime's after.
And he scurries down and grabs the lockbox and runs back upstairs.
Do I know what that is? Holy breath? Do I know what that is as a wizard? Have I heard of that before?
So I will give you guys a quick over on that. Holy breath is just like fire breath, only it does radiant damage. So if you drink the potion, you can shoot a cone of radiant damage out, and a 30-foot cone, and it does 2d6 radiant damage on anything in its path.
I just love the fact that we decided to go here. Our bards already jumped down that fucking grate right there to go find whatever it is, and we
After
haven't
complaining about the
even
smell?
we haven't even like talked about what we're getting for this.
As the rogue saying this, I will also jump down into the sewer.
I will follow into the sewer.
I'm gonna ask Rogue, you going first or am I?
Oh fuck it, I'll jump down as well.
So you guys land in the sewers. Sorry, I just got to find where you landed. Of course, I didn't bring the tokens.
I also love the fact that the bard was the one that didn't want to go into the sewers because of the goblin, because it smelled, and now she's down there first.
Yep.
So when you guys land into this sewer, you notice a couple strange things. First off, it's surprisingly clean. It doesn't smell too much. There is a little bit of an unpleasant odor. But you do notice there are a lot of dry walkways, and it's pretty dark down here. So if you didn't have a lantern or, dark vision, you can't see very well.
Okay, so this might be a little bit out of character, but this is out of character. Uh, the bard ripped up the grate,
Yep.
correct?
Yep.
Okay, that must have been a light grate. Just making sure. All right, you're good.
I mean, I think I just popped it off of the. It just like I don't think it was.
It was
like
already
cemented in or
pre-greased.
anything. Also, I'm a tiefling, so I'm pretty tall and strong. And if you play stringed instruments, you'd know you need pretty good arm strength for them. So
Yeah,
So
good finger coordination.
Mhm.
aside from all the seemingly dry areas, the water seems to be about 6 inches deep. There are splotches in the rock area here, just in front of you guys, right here. That look like it's the remnants of potions that have been poured down the grate. Um, there's not really much other than in the distance you hear a small splash, which breaks the complete silence of the area. What would you guys like to do?
I'm going to use my sling to shoot the remnants of the potions to see if there's anything gonna bubble up from them.
Yeah, so you fire a rock off after picking it up off the ground, shoot it in because I'm not going to make you waste a bullet on that. And it bounces off where the potions were, and it just kind of skips, and nothing really happens. Now, can I get you guys all to do a perception check for me?
$19 for me.
I have a 10.
I have 17.
5.
4.
Okay, so anyone who rolled over a 12. You see
Yeah.
some strange markings on the walls. Now, do any of you who notice it, what languages do you speak?
Common, Draconic, Elvish, Primordial, the Common.
So, Rafir, you notice that it seems to be in Draconic.
Okay.
And you read it, and it says, "Look down."
No, I don't want
I'm just gonna turn to him and I said, "Fucking told you we're gonna fight this fucking dragon now."
Now,
Fucking your fault.
Rosfina, being a rogue, you also speak thieves' cant. So when Rofir speaks that out loud, your ears perk up, and you know that there are traps about. Do you share this with anyone?
Hey, listen, buddy. Do me a favor. Look down real quick, and I'll just look towards the others.
Yeah, I'll share it with the group.
Okay, so now you all know that this is the thieves' cant that says there are traps about. What would you like to do?
Start walking towards where we heard the splash.
Gonna follow.
Okay, I'm just going to do it real quick. Pretend you guys walked through that. And you guys are walking around. And can I get you guys to all do a perception check, please, as you round this corner?
5.
12.
10.
17.
14.
So anyone who rolled over a 12 notices a small crevice in the wall that you guys are standing in front of, with a rock
over
quickly
12.
shoved into it. 12 or over. Meets
Okay.
it, beats it. If I say 12, 12 or higher.
Fair. Okay.
What would you guys like to do there?
I'm going to ask Cash for his necklace.
Nah, you worked hard for that.
Just for a
No,
moment.
get
I just need it for a moment.
But
You can borrow mine.
yeah.
Why, thank you, Warden. I take it and then finger out, insert it into the crevice.
Hmm.
so,
Hmm.
so as you figure the crevice,
Excuse me?
a rock
And
falls
of
down.
course it's the bard, by the way.
A rock falls out, and in there something gleams a little bit.
Ooh, I investigate further.
So you reach your hand in and pull out a whistle.
I blow it immediately.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
I look at the bard like he's an idiot.
Oh, okay.
So you blow the whistle,
I'm like,
and nothing seems to happen.
Oh God, we're about to be attacked by
it's broken, I say.
Blowing it louder.
Blow it harder.
Wait, can I do? So
Play
she's
a
blowing the
tune
whistle.
on it.
Yeah.
Is there
Start
I
a
try to play a
concert.
riff.
is there any kind of like noise coming from further down the sewer?
There doesn't seem to
Where we
be
are?
any noise happening anymore since the whistle was blown.
I'm just
Can I ask
Just
the rogue
really
if there's any
going
traps
after it.
nearby?
Pardon, Kale?
Can I ask the rogue if there's any traps nearby?
I mean, I can make a perception, yeah.
Yep.
I'll do the help action.
Oh yeah, thanks.
Yeah,
That's
please.
that's really nice.
That just means you get to roll with advantage.
That's a
So-
net 20.
Oh.
It was a 5 before.
So a little bit further down, you do notice that there is a small trap that looks like it has been sprung. And within it, there is the remains of a giant centipede smashed to bits against the wall.
Ooh.
I shouldn't have asked.
I've returned Warden's middle finger, by the way.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Can I ask the bard if I can see that whistle real quick?
Of course. I hand it over.
Can I cast mending on it just in case?
Yeah.
I want to cast mending on it.
So as you cast mending,
Then-
it seems to sparkle a bit, and it regains power that had been expended by the last time it was blown.
Oh, there you go.
Ooh.
Try it now, and I'll pass it back.
Are we sure we want to? Okay, never mind.
Too late.
Yeah.
And
Too
again,
late.
nothing seems to happen.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, goodness.
Hmm.
Do I need to blow it from the other end? I turn it around.
Do you need to do what?
Sure, I'll cast mending again. Try it from the other side.
Maybe you need to rub it a little bit.
Yeah,
But try spitting
rub
on
the
it.
whistle.
So I'm like rubbing the whistle and blowing on it.
Still nothing seems to happen. There is still
So
no
it's not-
noise.
so it's not like a genie lamp, so we don't have to rub it.
Yeah. And with that D20 nat 20 perception check, you do hear a small breathing sound coming from around the next corner.
I just want to turn around at the group and ask, why am I in front, actually?
You were looking at the
You're the
traps.
best of us all.
Can I go and check the centipede? Since the trap's already been sprung.
Yep. And can you give me an investigation check, please?
13.
So you see that it looks like it's been smashed by this rock that had swung down from up high after it triggered this trap.
How fresh is it?
It seems to have been dead for about a day.
So probably not good eats anymore.
Okay, so huh?
Well, I mean, I can't really say anything considering what you can eat after it's cooked.
I'm just
Yeah,
going
but
to laugh at Rosfina's like utter disgust, like knowing that she's of noble birth. It was a comment particularly meant for her.
oh god.
So the trap's been sprung for a day. There's giant centipedes in the sewer.
Yeah, and that slime that's been
Eating
killing
the
rats.
And some breathing
And-
noise coming from
And a
around the
breathing
corner.
noise.
And someone blowing a whistle
That doesn't seem
that
to
we have
do
no idea
anything.
what it does.
and
I wonder if
stroking
it's
it
a
as well.
dog whistle and it's like a high pitched sound so that it's actually calling something. We just don't hear it blowing.
Ooh, I
Can
like that.
I make my way stealthily across the water to the other side?
Yeah, roll me a stealth check.
I mean, it's a plus. Oh god, there, 13.
Okay. Just give me 1 second here. See what 13 does there. Sorry, I'm just checking something real quick.
That is fine.
I mean, at least it's over a 10.
Yeah, true. I mean, I got saved by the fact that I had a +9 because I rolled a 4.
You've seen my perception checks. I have not rolled over a 10 yet. So, you're doing better than me.
So
I mean, before that net 20, I rolled a 5. So
you sneak
Yeah, but
across, and you have no problem. But as you're crossing, you notice out of the corner of your eyes, up in the corner here, are a group of sturges. Now, I didn't create tokens for this one, unfortunately. A sturge is a bat-like creature that has a mosquito sucker and kind of act like vampires and drink people's blood.
I'm going to wave and say hello.
Oh, don't do that!
fuck's sake! Why are
Okay,
you so
so-
friendly?
So at the okay, so yeah, I was gonna say they're following the rogue, and
Yeah, so we're over here now. You're over here. You're saying hi to these guys. What are you two doing?
I'm going with the rogue and Kale.
Oh no.
Can I say one thing? I really need to pee.
Yeah, just run real
Fucking
quick.
Well, we're in the sewer. Just let it go.
No, that's gonna make a
Easy.
mess. I'll be back real quick.
Yeah, no
You can
problem.
continue.
Okay, so Relric here. You're saying hi to these bat-like creatures hanging from the roof. Everyone else is trying to stealthily get across. So can I get everyone to roll a stealth check who hasn't already, other than Relric here, because you don't care.
7.
I have disadvantage at stealth, so I'm -2 from what I just got.
Yep.
13
Ah.
for me.
So we've got a 5, a 13. So the two that rolled under 9 have stirred the sturges, as well as Relric here's screaming, or calling out, we'll call it. The two who rolled high, I will give you guys advantage to be further away.
Oh, thank
So who failed? You guys are over here. So we're going to have this, and we are going to go into another encounter, which I am now running. So if we can roll our initiatives, please.
Oh, okay.
I got 8.
15.
18.
Okay, and I will roll for Rosfina.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I did just roll your initiative just before you said I'm back.
That's fine.
So, here's the order of our fight. Rofir, followed by Warden, followed by Ralrakir, followed by Kale, followed by the 6 Sturges, followed by Rosfina. Now I am going to quickly just add the token in. Sorry, I knew I forgot something.
That's fine.
I have a feeling that this could have been avoided if someone didn't say hi to the bats.
You better be more fun this way.
So I am just going to
I'm just
call
glad that he decided
this.
to.
These
Oh,
goblins
no.
aren't goblins. These are the other guys.
Sturges.
Yeah.
The Sturges. Okay. And we have our initiative rolled. And we can go up to the top now. Rofir.
Okay. Good. Do I have line of sight on any of these vampire bat things? That guy?
Yeah, you can hit this guy.
Yeah, let me try and shoot a firebolt.
What's the distance on Firebolt?
Firebolt is 120-foot range.
Okay, you're good. You're only 50 feet from the closest one.
Yeah. It's a +6. Ooh, 17.
Hits.
Okay, D10. It's 5 points of fire damage.
So as your firebolt goes through the air, tell me what happens.
I just panic go, no! Shoot. Then, hide behind the corner again.
So firebolt flies through the air, hits this Sturge, and it literally pops as it gets hit. And guts splatter all over the ground behind it.
And I'm hiding behind
Glad
the
it
wall.
didn't
That's my
fly
turn.
forward.
Now, are you moving or anything, or are you just going to stay there?
Is there anywhere for me to hide, but within range of my friends, so I'm not alone?
I guess you could jump in the water.
No, I'm fine there then.
Okay.
He doesn't like wet feet.
No.
Warden, you're up.
Is guiding bolt something that would?
Yep.
All right, I'll do that. 22.
That's a hit.
12.
Okay, so your guiding bolt goes and it hits 2 of the Sturges. And they both explode into nothingness.
Yeah, get some.
So now I gotta remove those.
Bolli, sorry, I've got someone at the door. You had to give me that 2
Ralrakir,
seconds.
you're up.
I'm going to run forward and headbutt one of the uh, Sturges.
Okay. Roll your unarmed strike.
Okay. So sorry, just on the wrong tab here. So I got a 14 to hit.
Meets it, beats it.
And then it says I have 0 bludgeoning damage, but I have horns on my head. So that seems wrong. Right? Like I should be able to smack these guys something.
Double check this. I think it's because you're at a -1 strength.
Oh.
This.
Then can I make it a dagger attack, but with my horns?
I was gonna say I'll make it a 1d4.
Okay, awesome. So I can roll my dagger attack?
Yeah. And then just take 2 off, because the dagger attack does +2.
Yeah, so 3.
3. So as you headbutt this Sturge, it seems to crumple into nothingness. It falls to the ground and slumps.
It can't be stuck on my horns?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
So as you spear it, it kind of just skewers this mosquito-like bat creature, and you just have this creature hanging off your head.
I yell back, "Hey guys, like my new hat?"
I love it.
Kale, you're up.
I want to face palm, but I'm gonna be nice and not do it. So can I run closer to the Sturges with my battle axe out? No,
Yep.
I can't make it.
Nope.
All right, so
Let me just see. Yeah, you can make it to like here or one of these 2 spots.
I'll go next to the bard.
Okay. So you're standing kind of ankle deep in sewage water right now, but that's okay.
I mean, it's just sewer water.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the end of my turn because I can't do anything.
Okay. So now those 3 guys disappear. This guy here flies in and tries to do a blood drain on you and gets a 24. Does that hit?
Yes, because I only got 16 armor.
And does 7 points of damage to you. Piercing damage.
I should have stayed away.
And it is attached to your body now. With its not nozzle thing in your body.
Oh no.
Should have stayed away. Should have stayed away.
The other one flies in on Ral Rakir.
Looks like you're gonna have 2 heads.
And gets an 18. Does that hit?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think you have.
Yeah, it does.
And also does 7 points of damage. And is stuck to your body with its nose inside of you.
Ow, 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 ow!
Rosfina,
You've
you're
seen
up.
what you did to his friend. Short bow has a range of 80, so would I be able to hit the one that's stuck to either one of them?
Yeah, you can hit the one stuck to Kale without an issue. You'd have to roll with disadvantage for the other one.
Okay, then I'll shoot the one that's stuck to Kale.
Okay.
I really hope you hit.
That's a dirty 20.
That's a hit.
That's gonna be 9 points of damage.
So as your arrow flies through the air, it skewers this, and it just gets ripped out of Kale's body and stuck to the wall behind it and slumps dead. Are you going to do any moves or bonus actions? Don't think you have any bonus actions.
Don't think I do either.
But you can
I'll
still
move
move.
slightly closer. I'll just, max movement, I guess.
Max movement?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're back up to the top with Rofir. Yeah, that guy's dead.
Damn it, I'm on my own. What do I do? I don't have line of sight. If I move towards the last one, would I be able to get a shot on it?
From here, you'd have clear line of sight without
I'll take a
disadvantage.
shot. Okay. Okay. 19.
Hits.
8 points of fire damage.
So you shoot your bolt through the air. It hits the Sturge, and as it does, it cauterizes that wound real quick, so Relric here doesn't take any more damage with with this. And you guys have successfully killed everything. Relric here, you seem to be in dire straits.
I have 1 hit point left.
So now
I
that the
can use,
battle is
like-
over, would you guys like to do anything?
I
Yes,
can
and
use
use
like
potion of healing.
cure wounds or healing word on somebody.
Yeah, cure wounds, you'd have to be to touch distance. Healing word, you can be further away.
Can I limp over to my friend Warden and be like, "Can you help me? It hurts. They weren't nice."
So I just roll my dice then.
Yep.
7.
Okay, so you
Thank
get
you.
7 back.
You fully healed me.
Yeah. Kale also seems to be worse for wear. Not perfect, but not as bad as Ralric here was. Now, Kale, you had that. Was it Kale or Rosfina who had the healing potion?
Kale.
Kale, are you going to drink that potion?
Yes.
Okay, roll me a d8. That's a good roll. So you are now fully healed as well.
I'm just gonna look up at the fucking thing that's stuck on her horns and be like, what the fuck have I gotten into?
Is there anything there what they were crowding around, or is that just literally their nest? Like, is there anything they were feeding on, or is there something they were protecting there, or?
Roll a perception.
Yeah, I'd like to do the same.
Yeah. Everyone can roll perception if they want.
20.
I think we don't need to.
No, natural 20.
Nat 20?
Okay.
So you see that this was just their nest. This is where they go to sleep and hunt throughout the place.
Sure. Okay.
Okay.
And right after
Is
you
there
guys
anything else in the area?
right after you guys finish the battle, you hear another plunk noise from deeper in the sewers again.
Might as well go to it. We've already started fighting.
Okay. I'm now grabbing both holy symbols. That the guy at the mummy who's got a collection of holy symbols. Just whichever god will help me, just get me through this. And I'll follow the group.
I am
I'm
going
Alex now.
to pick up Warden and put him on my shoulders and say, "You can stay there. Just hold on to my horns." And then go wading through the water.
My
Okay.
3 feet self thanks you.
So as you guys are wandering through the place, you see a small tunnel that seems to be leading into something, and it looks like there's some weird soaked watermarks in the area. Unlike the rest of the sewers, which have been fairly clean, all the walkways have had nothing really bad about them.
Can we investigate the watermarks?
Yep. Roll me an investigation check, everyone.
13.
6.
21.
Dirty 20.
22.
Okay, so Rofir, Warden, and Kale, you guys recognize this to look a lot like the goo that's been up top, but it seems to be gone over more times than once. It seems to be a lot of passage in this area. What would you guys like to do?
Can everyone fit through the tunnel, or
Yeah.
is it very small?
No, it
Is it-
seems
I'm pretty
seems
sure
to
this
be
is the wrong way. we're
it
going.
seems to be
We should
about a
probably-
6 foot 6x6 tunnel leading deep in.
So I'm guessing it's not lit.
Nope.
It's pretty dark.
Yeah.
Ooh, the bullseye thing, the lantern.
Mm.
Shut it down there.
So you shine down and you see in the depths of this a wall, and it seems to be pretty dank and musty back there. You can't really see anything though. But it seems to open up into a cave.
Can I throw a
Onward.
rock down there?
Yeah, you throw a rock down, it bounces, you hear dong, 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 and nothing.
So there's no water.
What that you hit.
Yeah, that I hit.
Mhm.
So within at least the range of the throw, there was no water. Yeah.
I'm
go
for
back.
adventure. Let's go.
Okay, so you
How
guys.
long would it take me to prestidigitate this entire plate?
No, no, we're not doing this.
Yeah,
It's very-
I don't want to hear it.
It's very unsanitary. If anything has taught us in the recent years, sanitation is key, guys. Okay? Who knows? There might be some crazy outbreak of some virus we don't know about. Everything could just shut down and stop going. Do
I'm
you really
going
want
to
take that chance?
whip
Can I-
out a bottle of travel size Purell, take Cash's hand and squeeze some in, rub it in, and be like, there you go. You'll be
Okay,
fine.
let's go. I'm good to go. Let's go.
I'm just gonna look at them both and be like, she still has that thing on her head, right?
I'm gonna stay close to the rogue and just look at them with
Don't
the
call
philosophy.
Warden that thing.
I'm not.
It's very
Warden's on your
insensitive.
shoulder.
Listen.
No better. Be ashamed of yourself. We're meant to be a team. That's
I'm-
not how we talk to each other.
I'm sitting on a bug.
I'm talking about the weird wasp thing, okay? That for some reason you decided to headbutt, okay? I mean,
You can't-
It
you
was
can't
super
argue with
effective.
results. It worked.
it's still
Work.
stuck there.
It might still be bleeding on you, so you
It's
just
a
Yeah,
bold
that's not-
choice. I'll grant you that. It's a bold choice of fashion, but
It's
Bards
not
are
really.
pioneers
If
in
it's
this
bleeding
department.
everywhere, it's still not sanitary, is it?
At this point, I've spread its bat-like wings over and stuck one in each horn,
Damn
so
it.
that it kind of acts like a little umbrella
Headdress?
hat.
like a headpiece.
Exactly.
I think I'll take this opportunity to climb off of the table.
So Warden, you climb down off of the tiefling and you just kind of, do the knowing glance. Yeah, this is how they always act. Are you guys gonna head
I'll
in?
start prestidigitating the entire tunnel.
Sake.
so We've gone down the tunnel. Are we near the end of it?
Yeah, you guys are right at the entrance here into what looks like a cave.
Okay, so would we know if that ooze would be sensitive to sound or not? Would it like react to it?
Mm, it doesn't really have ears.
Fair enough.
Okay, can I ask the one that's using prestidigitation to shine the light into the cave? Well, into the end of the cave?
Sure. I will point the torch with one hand, other hand, still prestidigitation everywhere.
Trying to clean up. So you can see in there, it seems to be a normal looking cave, about 12 feet tall. There are stalagmites and stalactites all throughout. There, it does seem to be water dripping from the ceiling. Every once in a while, you hear a plunk of water landing in water. Other than
Oh, that's
that, you
what it
just
was.
see cave.
I'm gonna walk forward a little bit.
I would say let's explore the cave a little bit.
No, no, guys, there's nothing in there. There's no reason for us to go in there anymore. Let's go home. Problem solved.
Feel like we can go back. The problem's solved.
And I've done an amazing job cleaning this place. Let's go.
Can, can I look at the ceiling?
Yeah, can you roll me a perception check, please?
Mm-hmm. I've played Dark Souls. I know stuff drops down sometimes. Oh,
All the time.
6.
Oh, yeah, but your character doesn't.
It's fine.
So
guys.
you look up at the ceiling, and you just see gray. You don't really
It's
see
a
much.
cave.
You know, it's a cave. It just kind of looks like what a cave would look like.
Like, I mean,
Alright.
if you might have seen more if that lantern was pointed up.
Nobody's told me that.
Yeah, that's
Let's go.
good. Just continue cleaning.
Well, Ralric here also has dark vision as a tiefling, so
Mm.
they can see shades of gray within the whole system.
Other shades of grey.
There are 50 of them, maybe?
Yeah, I feel like 50.
I walk a little bit more forward to look around the cave.
Okay, roll me a perception check, please.
21.
Okay, so as you're looking around, out of the one corner, you do notice a gray ooze sitting out in the corner, just kind of in a watery area, just sitting there, not really paying attention. But also, you see another one up in the corner. This one seems to be a little different. It seems to glow with a weird ambiance of power. Slightly more green than gray. And you notice that it doesn't look like a normal ooze, gray ooze.
I'm going to tell the group there's more than one ooze.
No.
And as
I
you
know.
whisper
Alright.
this,
Who's going first?
and as you whisper this
Can
to
we-
the group, roll for initiative. I will start that right now.
Okay.
That's 24.
Crap.
13.
2.
I got an 18.
22.
18. Who got 18?
Kale.
Kale? It says 8 on my initiative here.
It says for me that he had an initiative roll of 18. So.
Okay, that's fine. No, I ran the thing and it said 8. Okay.
Okay.
Rosefina, what did you get?
I got
13.
24.
I'm sorry.
Okay, Relric here, you got 22.
Mhm.
And Warden, you got 2.
2.
Okay. So, Rosefina, you are first to act. where were you within the cave, within this little loop here, before I start the battle?
Right next to Kale is fine.
Right there? Okay.
Yeah. Then I would like to make my way forward behind that stone pillar that's there, which would give me some cover, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, do I have sight on the sort of mutated goo?
Yep.
Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna shoot it with my bow. Or at least try to.
Now, you don't have a source of light, right?
Oh, yeah. So
Okay.
that would be
So
disadvantage.
this will be
then?
with disadvantage, yeah, because it's dark and gloomy in here. So anyone who
14.
doesn't have dark vision or a light source. 14?
Yeah.
Meets it, beats it, so you hit, even with your disadvantage.
That's gonna be 7 points of damage.
Okay. So you shoot your arrow and it hits the gray ooze. That seems to be kind of weird looking. And you still have 20 feet of movement if you'd like to move back away or stay there.
Stay there.
Okay. Rel Rakir, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to move behind the other pillar. Yeah. And then peek my head out, look at the glowy ooze, and cast Vicious Mockery at it, and yell, "Never have I seen a creature that so resembles a dung heap as you." And that is psychic damage. It's gonna do 3 damage.
And I rolled
And
I rolled a 2 to negate that, so it is full damage.
excellent. And I think Vicious Mockery might let's see. Yes, the ooze now has disadvantage on its next attack roll.
Okay. Are you going to stay there?
Yeah.
Thank you, Joka. Kale, you're up.
I'm gonna go toward the glowing goo. Good, close enough. Yes. And I'm gonna try and hit it with my battle axe.
Okay.
20.
That's a hit.
11.
It takes some damage. It kind of just sloshes through the gray ooze and it kind of just back together where your axe went through. But
Oh no.
it has been hurt. Rofir, you're up.
Okay. Can I move 15 foot forward? Would it be an action to, if I have the lamp out, would it be an action to just to place it on the floor?
Nope.
Or would that be?
No, that would just
Oh,
be just clearing up your hands.
I would like to do that, and I'll put the lantern on the floor in the middle of the room, so there's a bit of light on the two guys.
Okay.
And I would then cast Firebolt on the greenish grey ooze.
Okay.
It's a 12 hit.
Unfortunately, your firebolt soars through the air, hits the ooze, and it kind of just absorbs it, and it takes no damage.
Ooh. I will take a step back 5 foot, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. And now, as the mutated ooze is looking at Kale, it does a poison spray,
No.
spraying 10 points of poison damage all over your face.
And there's no save for that, so. Alright.
You can do a reflex to take half damage.
Which one's reflex?
Dex.
19.
Okay, so half damage. You do stumble out of the way and get enough to... You still get splashed with it, but you don't get covered. So 5
Okay,
points
so
of
I'm
damage.
8. Yes.
Yeah, down to 5. Yep. Next up, this guy squidgies around towards Rel Rakir. And... Ooh, dirty 20.
Ugh.
For 5 points of damage. So it slams its body into you, causing 5 points of damage, bludgeoning.
All right.
Warden, you're up. So Relric here does look like they are pretty hurt. You don't always have to attack within battle. You can also cure. You can try to flank out and try to take out the creature, or you can just try to heal up your party as well.
Yeah, I was going to heal whoever was most damaged.
Relric here seems to be on her last legs almost, seeing as 7 almost killed them.
So
you are within touch
can...
distance, so you can do either.
That's what I would like to do.
Thank you.
Do I need to move closer, like, or am I?
So if you do healing word, it's a bonus action, so you can still do a second action as well.
Okay.
So that would be a...
So I can do healing word and then move closer to Kale and do cure wounds?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that. So 10 for healing word.
Okay. So Ralrakir, you get all your hit points back.
Yay.
And
Thank
then
you.
you're going to move to Kale. Now, do you want to be within fighting distance, or you can be on either side?
No, because I don't want to get bit.
Okay, so you walk up.
Sorry, I'm going to use you as a shield.
That's fine. Hey, I got full health.
There we go. Now we're back up to the top. Rosfina, you're up. It's illuminated now, so you're no longer with disadvantage because Rofir put the lantern down and shone light into this corner.
Okay. How hurt does it look?
It doesn't seem phased with the damage it's taken.
I mean, fair enough, it's a ooze. Yeah, I think I'll shoot it again with my bow.
Okay.
Yeah, there's gonna be a 9.
So you shoot at it, and even with the ability to see it, you miss.
I'm very proud of myself that when I didn't see it, I hit it, and now I see it, now I missed.
Too bright for you? Do you want to turn it down a little bit?
Let's close your eyes next time.
Relric here, you're up.
Can I roll a history check to see if I know what kind of damage these guys don't like?
Yeah, go ahead.
Got a 10.
So you know that they're resistant to cold, fire, and acid.
Okay.
And that's all
Then
that a 10 will get you.
I'm going. Sorry, what?
And that's all a 10 will get you.
Okay, that's fine. Let's see. I'm going to take a disengage action and move away from this slime over towards Rosfina. And for a bonus action, I'm going to bardically inspire Kale.
Okay, just give me one sec here. Okay. Sorry, I was just looking something up. So you do successfully disengage, and you're going up here or up here?
No, sort of back into the corner
By the rogue.
by the rogue, yeah.
Okay, Bardic Inspiration, I believe, is a touch action.
Oh, is it?
No, within 60 feet. Okay, you're good.
Okay.
Okay, so you were here all the way?
No, I'll just go right next to Rosfina.
Right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Very cozy corner.
And that was on Kale?
Yes.
Okay, so Kale, you have Bardic Inspiration now, so on any of your next rolls for the next 10 minutes, each round is 6 seconds, as a note. You can roll a d6, but as soon as you've done it, it's expended. And it can happen after you've done your d20 roll. So if you get a d20 and you're like, crap, you can do a d6 to add to it if you want.
Okay.
Okay. And Relric here, you expended a second Bardic Inspiration there, right?
Mhm.
Okay, Kale, you're up.
Alright, I'm going to try and hit the goo again.
Okay.
Okay, that's 12.
So you swing your axe and do no damage, unfortunately. Are you just going to stay there?
I'm going to. Yeah, I'll just stay there.
Okay. And as a note, your D6, your inspiration can happen on a reaction roll too. It can be any type of D20 roll that you're doing. So if you're trying to avoid more damage, you can do that as well if it's a magical damage.
Thank you.
Rofir, you're up. And before, Relric here, did you share the information with the group about your history check that you did?
Oh, definitely.
Okay, so you do
They
know
can't get
that
me to shut up anyway.
they're strong against fire, being goo.
I'm going to run to the bathroom. Feel free to roll me a vicious mockery for the next turn if I'm not back.
Okay.
Could I cast Thunderclap?
You can. Let me double check this. I just want to read.
I think it's a con save.
So what that is going to be is every single person is going to have to do a con save.
Oh, it's everyone? Oh, okay.
Is it thunderclap within a 5-foot radius?
It can be heard up to 100 feet. And seeing as you guys are in a cave, that is going to be a big thunderclap.
Okay. I didn't know it was everyone. I thought it was just them.
However, I will give all your party members advantage on the save. because you whispered in their ears that you were going to do it.
That's exactly what I did. Yeah.
I don't want you to kill your friends.
Not
Yeah,
yet.
please don't.
Okay.
So everyone needs to roll a con save.
I mean, that's if he decides to do it, though.
Yep.
I'm doing it.
Okay, well,
I'm gonna have to roll again anyway. I rolled an 11.
Ooh.
I'm not the only one that
oh,
rolled bad.
thank God, I rolled a 22 on advantage.
I rolled worse on advantage, so I'm gonna roll the +6.
Yeah, with advantage,
You
what
need-
it is you take the higher of the two rolls. So
The
you
higher
can't
the two
roll
rolls.
worse. Yeah, you take the
Well,
higher of the two, and then now you can add your bardic inspiration if you need to.
Okay, so
You need to get above 14, just so you know.
yeah, well, mine was 11, so I'm gonna try.
Hey.
Hey, I got a 14. I matched it.
I got 16.
Okay, cool.
I got 22, so.
Nice.
And let me. I will roll for. Oh, 2.
Oh,
It
Oh,
is
no.
Ouch.
It is advantage, though.
Yeah, so I will do a second one. 5.
Ah, ha.
Oh, no.
So roll your damage.
I don't want to.
DM saying, I don't want you to kill your friends, but roll damage.
5 points of thunder damage.
Okay, so the gray ooze seems to be a little shaken by the 5 points of thunder damage. Ralkir takes 5 points of thunder damage.
They're literally gonna come back to like, what the fuck happened?
Sorry, I fucked you up quite a bit. I'm sorry.
And I think everyone else passed.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
She left to go pee with 8 and comes back with 3.
Bards are squishy. And are you going to move or anything, or just...
No, I'm good there. I'll stay there.
Okay.
I'll
So,
stay
the mutated ooze looks and takes a bludgeoning swing for 13 at Kale, which I believe is a miss.
Yes.
And the gray ooze ambles up towards Warden.
Go away.
For a 5,
Persuasion.
which I know is a miss. And now it's your turn.
there.
Hide, Cash. Hide.
I will.
It wasn't,
I will.
It wasn't my fault. It wasn't
It
my
was.
fault.
It was your
I
fault,
will-
though.
I'm going to do healing word, and and heal. I got a 9.
Yep, so Ralric here, you're back up to full health again.
Wait, what did I miss?
Nothing. It's all fine. Don't worry about it. Let's carry on.
You missed a thunderclap.
Rofir did thunderclap
And-
and hit you.
No.
And-
The ooze did it. The ooze took control of my body.
I'm gonna move back towards the other 2 ladies there.
You'll
Jeez, this is
you'll
gonna be a
draw
fun
attack of
corner.
opportunity if you do that.
Oh.
If you go outside of this guy's 5-foot range.
Between the wizard
There?
and yeah, that will be good.
Okay. And the healing word was your bonus action, correct? I believe so. Yeah, healing word is a bonus action, so you still have an attack
So I
action
can
if you
attack.
want.
Is guiding bolt anything that it would be.
Yeah, that's radiant damage, so that will hit and not be
Okay.
low damage.
All right, so I'll do that. 21
That's a hit.
and 15.
Ooh. Your
Nice.
guiding bolt blazes through this ooze and it seems to just shatter but still keep itself barely together, and it seems extremely limp and hurt. It seems to be oozing out of every possible oozy area of this creature. Sorry, I just had to say ooze so many times. And now we're back up to the top with Rosfina.
Let's see. What do we do?
So this guy here is looking very worse for wear.
Please try and kill one of them before they attack me.
Yeah, I'll shoot the one that's worse for wear.
Okay.
With me bow. It's gonna be 16 to hit.
That's a hit.
That's gonna be 7 damage.
Okay, so you shoot your arrow through the air and tell me what happens.
I just shoot through it, and you watch this like ooze just fall apart into like a little puddle.
And it just seeps into the ground and just leaves the little oozy trail where it was.
This is
A
also
little
great.
oozy.
Little oozy. Yeah, but I have to go have dinner. That's fucking amazing. Oh god.
Relric here, did you heal your damage?
Did I take? I took. So I took damage when.
When
For the thunderclap.
Rofir did the thunderclap and it hit
And then
you.
Warden did healing word.
Yeah, I'm at full.
Okay, on my screen it shows.
I changed that on my character sheet.
Nothing
So.
happened. It was all fine.
Alright.
Oops. Okay, I'm gonna have to... Which way? Okay. This part is almost done. Can you last a few more minutes before you head to dinner? Okay. Anyways, Ralric here, it's your turn.
Okay. So there's just the one ooze left.
Yeah. Just the one
Okay.
that's weird looking.
I'm going to step 5 feet to the left so that I can get a line on it, and then I'm gonna shoot my my slingshot at it. Let's see if I hit. Ooh, nat 20.
Ooh.
Okay, can you roll me a d8, please? I get to
Sure.
break out my special.
Oh, it's counting it on my sling attack for 2d4.
Oh, sorry. What did you get on the
Let's
d8?
see. 6 total damage.
Okay,
So
but on the
4
d8
from the.
on the d8, what did you get? Is what I'm asking.
Hold on. Let me roll a. I didn't actually roll a d8.
Because I'm not doing straight double damage. I'm doing critical.
Ooh.
Oh, I rolled 2. Either one, a 5 or a 6. We'll go with the 5 because I didn't mean to roll 2.
Okay. So you will do normal damage plus a 1d4 dex damage plus the target's speed is halved.
So, do I need to roll anything else?
D4, so I can know how much dex damage it takes.
Okay.
That's cool.
Oh, so sorry. Hit the wrong one.
I was going to say 15, that's a lot higher than 4. 3.
There,
Okay.
3.
That is a... Okay, perfect. So it is slowed. And basically you gave it a concussion.
Nice.
Okay, so Kale, you're up.
I'm gonna roll to hit.
Yep.
I don't. I got an 8.
Okay. And are you just going to stay there?
I'm gonna move back behind Warden if I can.
You'll draw attack of opportunity if you do.
I'll
Do you
take it.
You'll take it? Okay,
Yeah.
so as you're going, the mutated ooze reaches out. And 12, I do not believe is a hit, so you safely get away
Nope.
behind Warden. And now we're up to Rofir again.
Can I cast magic missile
Yep.
at the guy? Does he need to make a save, or is it just straight damage?
Straight damage.
Double check that. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's just straight damage.
1d4 plus 1 force damage to the target. So yeah, it's just a straight damage. There is no save.
And it's 3 darts, right? So 3.
Mhm.
Sure. 1, 3. So 4 total from the darts plus 3, 7 total damage.
Okay, so your darts fly into the ooze, and it seems to be looking a little worse for wear.
Can I move 15 foot to the left?
So there?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Perfect.
And that'll be me.
Okay, now it's the ooze's turn. He is going to go after the closest person. Getting a 15 against Warden. What's your AC?
17.
So that is a miss. And its turn is over. Now we're down to you, Warden.
All right, so guiding bolt again.
Okay.
22.
Yeah, that's a hit.
And 21.
21 damage?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have just obliterated this mutated gray ooze. Do you want to describe what happens as your bolt flies into this creature?
You know, it shouldn't have come closer because my guiding bolt just obliterated it into a slimy mess that flew all over the cavern and slammed all my friends in the face.
Oh,
We all take 2
Including
growth
myself.
damage.
So for that, because of that description, I want everyone to roll a reflex save.
which is deck.
Dex,
Dex
yeah.
save. Oh. Oh.
18.
Sorry,
9.
guys. 20.
11.
Okay, so Relkir and Rofir each take 1 point of damage. I will do... as does Rosfina.
It's okay, guys. I'll heal you.
There we go. Okay. And that ooze is dead, and the battle is now over. So you guys can continue to look around here if you'd like, or head back up to the top.
Can I look around and see if there's any more rat corpses or remains?
Yep. Roll your
Okay, so
perception.
yeah. Nope, I don't see anything. I got 11.
So you don't really see much other than a lot of gooey mess all over the place from Warden's
Guiding
blast.
bolt.
Can I have a look around to
And
see where the green ooze was coming from? Like in the back corner of the room?
Yep. Roll a perception.
Perception. Oh, maybe. Maybe. 19.
19. So you go back there and you do notice that being the mage that you are, you can tell these auras. This great ooze seemed to have absorbed a whole bunch of potions that gave it these poisonous abilities. That's why it was having a little bit of a green glow to it. So all of these failed experiments were actually poisons and not potions of healing.
Sure. Okay. Good to know.
Okay.
I'll let the group know that as well. I'll tell that to the rest of the group.
Okay. Now, do you guys?
And I am ready to leave because I don't want to be dealing with any more poison.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah, let's get out of here.
Not gonna do one last little cleaning.
Do you know what? I want to take off the fuck you holy symbol and just chuck it in this cursed cave and turn my back on this false idol.
Okay. So you guys are all gonna head out and head back towards the top. You do remember the traps, so you do avoid them. There is no issues. Can I get you all to roll a d20 and just tell me what you get? Just a straight d20.
17.
2.
Where do I find the thing to do the custom rolls?
Bottom left of the character page. There should be a
Or just click
dot
on
sitting there.
anything that says +0.
Dang it was behind my other computer.
Got a 10.
Did it roll? It rolled 2, sorry.
1 or a 6.
I'll pull the 6. Okay, so as you guys are making your way out, you do stumble upon. Bear with me. Where is it? I lost the token. That's okay. So I'm going to use another one. So as you guys are almost all the way out, you stumble into a single. I'm going to use this guy. Giant centipede. I didn't make this encounter up
right.
because I was that's what the D20 was for. If anyone rolled underneath a 5, I was going to give you it, and I did get a couple under 5. So I need you guys to roll for initiative again. I don't have. I'm going to just have to run the same one again because I don't have this created in here. So I am just going to come in here. Sorry, just give me 2 seconds before you roll, guys.
Oh, well.
Restart. Okay, there you go. Now we need Rosfina. Oof. Rofir, what'd you get?
13.
Okay, so with a bulky 15, Warden, you're first up.
Oh boy.
And I'll do it this way because you would normally have the tanky people walking in front anyways.
You said it's a centipede.
Yes, it's a giant centipede.
I'll just use my guiding bolt.
Okay. Actually, how many
9.
times have you used it? I don't know if you still have uses left.
Oh. I've used it twice.
Yeah, you only get 2 casts of that.
Okay.
Unfortunately. So guiding bolt is out.
Okay. It's how close is it?
It's 10 feet away from you.
So can I throw my javelin
Yeah.
or walk up to it and hit it with my mace? I'll walk up to it and hit it with my mace.
Okay. So take your swing.
22.
That is a hit.
4.
Okay. So you swing your mace down and crush the giant centipede, and it squishes pretty good. And is dead.
Yay.
Yeah.
Giant centipedes aren't very scary.
Says you.
I think that our one person would like to gather up the remains to cook over the fire later.
Heck yeah.
Can you do a nature check, please?
I certainly can. Haha, we're eating good tonight, folks.
So you
We used to have these all the time back in the prison.
You successfully cut up and extract the legs from this giant centipede and cut up a couple, 6 or 5 steaks that are not poisonous.
Nice.
And that is the end of that battle. That was a quick one. Are you guys going to continue out?
I'm
Yes.
done with this place. Seriously.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys head back up and you climb up the ladder back into the lab. Now, just a quick one. Rofir, did you grab the lantern before you guys left or no? Because I didn't hear you say it.
I did.
I'll run back and go get it because I'm stupid. God damn it. I'm meant to be the smart wizard guy and I forgot. I'll go get it. God damn it. I want to kick it a little bit, but I'll pick it up. Kick it and pick it up.
So you guys come
I'll
out.
go with him.
Okay. Nothing. You don't run into anything on your way there and back. And you come up, and Osborne is standing there looking a little upset. But he looks at you guys and says, "So, how did it go?"
It was awful. They were everywhere. There were hundreds, if not thousands of them. We're lucky to get out.
What he said.
We have some friends that are injured. Do you have any healing potions?
Can I get a deception check, please? Rufir? I want to see how good a liar you are.
I'm not good. I'm good. No.
Can I give him the help action by like nodding along vigorously?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, thank God. Okay. 16?
He looks at you guys and he goes, "Oh, that's horrible. Here, let me help." And he waves his hands, and all of you guys magically come back to full health.
Oh.
Woohoo!
And he says, "As a reward, I am going to give you adventurers my most precious creation." And he hands you guys the lockbox, unlocks it, and takes out a potion. And he says, "This is the potion of holy breath, which I perfected and now know how to make. Normally this would cost 500 gold pieces, but I will give it to you for solving my problems." And he hands you this.
Oh,
Yes.
what's this whistle?
Oh,
The whistle.
that whistle. That is the whistles that the kobolds that clean the sewers use to make the gray oozes do their command.
Oh,
Oh.
for fuck's sake.
Oh.
God damn it.
Oops.
Oh, no.
Let me see. And he takes it and he goes, "This seems to have been used.
You've been using it a whole bunch of times.
Did you use this to defeat the ooze?"
No. Yes.
Yeah, totally.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Very,
and now
very
we bring
smart.
it to you so that if an ooze ever comes up here again, you can use it to defend your rats.
After one use, these things are useless. And he throws it away and it smashes on the wall behind him.
Kale's just being quiet.
Can I go digging through the trash looking for that whistle just in case?
But now that you guys are done, you should really head back to hand in your quest to the guild. No?
Yeah.
Certainly.
Yes.
We should.
Though we will be back for rats at some point. Oh, also, would you like a centipede steak?
Oh no. I'm a vegetarian. I prefer roots and grass, salads and what have you. Meat? No.
That's definitely what vegetarians eat.
Grass and dirt.
He's a special one. So you guys head back.
All right, so back to the guild.
You guys get to the guild, and the guild master is standing there again. Sorry, I lost my page. And she looks at you and she goes, "So, tell me what happened. Did you win?
Oh, the rat
Did you
problem.
fix
First,
the
there was
rat
this
problem?"
really cute rat.
Turns out the problem with the rats was the rats were being eaten by some oozes in the sewers. So we had to go down there and clear them out.
She looks very ponderingly around. Osborne never was good at giving instructions.
That's very true.
What else happened?
You need to tell Osborne to stop pouring his failed potions down the drain.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, this again. Okay.
Again?
And there
happened
was a
before.
mosquito issue.
Oh yeah, Sturges.
Oh, Sturges. Yes, they do frequent sewers. Um, did,
We did clear a nest.
Oh, you've cleared the nest. Okay, that's good to know. So we don't have to send anyone down to take care of that now. That's great. Now,
Also, I'm back. Hi.
hello. You guys killed a giant centipede with one squish, and Relrikir took some steaks. You haven't eaten yet. And you're back at the guild hall now after getting given the
Holy
a
breath.
potion of holy breath.
Huh.
And so the lady says, "Okay, well, I'm Iris the guild master here, and Osborne paid us 25 gold to take care of this problem. And since you guys did it in such a quick manner, here," and hands you 20 gold pieces for your troubles. And I would like you guys to become full members if you are interested.
You better
Yeah.
believe it.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm interested.
I heard 5 yeses. She says, "Great, right this way and sign up for our guild. It's nice and easy. We just need your names, the villages you were born in,
Mm-hmm.
and what type of adventure you guys prefer."
I'm gonna use
The
a
sexy
fake.
kind.
Oh god, Jesus fucking Christ!
I would also like to go on a sexy mission, please. As an
I'll
observer, just for research.
For
put down
research.
Monster Hunter.
I thought you were a holy man.
It's for research.
Oh yeah,
The
so.
gods have chosen this path for me. I didn't.
Oh yeah, sure. Mhm.
Okay, so
Well,
just so you guys all know, this actually wraps up the one shot. So
mhm.
what I want is you guys to tell a quick synopsis of what your characters have done over the next year as the adventurers you are. So give it a quick minute to think about it. And then whoever wants to start first can speak up.
The Bard's gonna be the most exciting one.
Yeah.
Okay, God.
The bard and the wizard apparently, because they're gonna have a sexy adventure. So.
And this is where improv comes in to D&D. Things like this. A lot of the interactions that I've done, I've did some of it with plan, but a lot of it has been just making it up off the cuff, with what some of
throw it
these
all together.
reactions are to what you guys are doing. So I'm throwing the improv side down to you guys instead of the DM.
Okay, well, I think first of all, I would register under a different last name, considering it's the name of royalty, so it would be known that I would be.
You could just put your first name. She
Oh,
just said name.
that's
She
fair.
didn't say.
Yeah, didn't specify. That's true. And then, yeah, I think I am going to support whatever the rest of the party would want to do, including that sexy adventure.
Okay.
Because I'm just interested to see where that goes, considering the bard has been flirting with an ogre, with a woman in a wheelchair, and I don't know, just
And the
interested to see.
and the
Some bats.
wizard wants
Oh
to
yeah,
try.
some bats as well. Although
Um,
the bats weren't really friendly.
I have an idea of what my next year looks like.
Okay.
Okay.
So as a bard, I sort of get drafted to take on almost like a spy role as like an entertainer who will go to different venues and watch and wait and like sort of be in the background in the hustle and bustle of any place that could use a bard. And through that, I'm like watching for illicit affairs between the different nobles, and we're eventually called on, like as a whole group, to take down some sort of corrupt political party that is via these like sort of weird secret meetings that they've been having in the bars that I've been watching as the spy. And of course, it's sexy because as a spy, you have to go and like seduce people to get them to talk more about like what's going on in the political world, and that's my role for the next year. And of course, I spend most of my free time hanging out with my friends who, we've settled down in the city. I go and visit my mom occasionally, but mostly I'm frequenting these dives and playing my viola and listening keenly.
Perfect. Anyone else? Or does no one want to follow that?
Act the fuck in front of the bar, Jesus.
Yeah,
You can also
she
tell
just
who's a
went way
DM,
up.
right?
I spent the year touring the universities and libraries and continuing to further my knowledge so that I can use it to help my friends on adventures, and also exploring what my holy symbol may be and what extra powers it might give me.
Okay.
Which one are you referring to, the middle finger or the other one?
Sorry, you guys keep going.
Both.
I just have to go answer the phone real quick.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm all about the knowledge,
Knowledge.
learning as much as I can.
And of course, stopping by a performance every once in a while.
Listening to the bard perform. Yes, absolutely. And having a great glass of red wine. It's growing on me.
I mean, if you drank it enough, you probably won't even taste it anymore.
Probably.
All right, so I think the next one is the wizard.
Oh, sure. Throw me under the bus. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, explain that sexy adventure.
I mean,
Go
he
into
went
that.
he went on a sexy adventure
Mm.
many times and
Oh.
did all of the research in the sexy adventures that are known throughout this magical fantasy universe that we play in.
Mm.
He he then developed a spell where if you were caught short in one of these sexy adventures, then it would fix all your problems. No problem.
Ooh, are we all going to be rich because of Cash's new invention?
That's right. Patented. Patent pending.
What
It
would you
was
call it?
He also invented Dragon's Den, where if you go into a den full of dragons and make a pitch for a sale on a sexy adventure pill, then they would let you live. But if you made a bad pitch, they would incinerate you instantly. There you go. So not only has he made a pact with dragons, he's invented a magic sexy time pill where you don't fall short in performance. There you go. That's what he did in a year.
I just
You know-
love the fact that the DM came back at the end of that.
Has no idea what was said.
That's
Of
okay. I'll
course,
watch the
That's what
VOD.
the VOD's for, guys. That's what the
This-
VOD is for.
The sexy time pill obviously must have been created so that we could lure these politicians into lewd and
Yeah.
explicit acts to catch them
That was the
doing
whole
terrible
reason for it.
things. So
Yeah, and then we could get information from those politicians about my parents to then further act on that.
I think
ooh,
your
I like
parents were
that.
the first people to take the pill, my man.
So we're definitely spying on Rosfina's parents. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
well,
apparently taking Viagra.
I didn't say it was Viagra. It's
No.
just
What
It's a
color is
sexy
the
time
pill?
pill.
That's what it is.
Okay,
That's
but
it
what
is.
color? What color is
It's
the pill?
rainbow
Like,
colored.
Blue.
ah, it's blue.
okay. I do have to run now, guys. It's coming up on 1 o'clock here. But this was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
I
it
It was so much fun.
do look forward to more. We're going to be back to our normal Sunday in 2 weeks. Unfortunately, sans cash. Correct? Because you have to start working Sundays now.
I do. Yeah, unfortunately, I have to drop from the campaign.
So I already talked to you, Cash, about what we're gonna do with your character. So and you think that's a pretty cool idea. So we're
It's
gonna.
amazing.
I'll play
I
that
love it.
out, and we'll make it
it's gonna
make it
involve
stellar.
that pill.
It's a totally different campaign. But yes, thank you all of you for coming out and giving me something to DM today.
Thank you
It
for having
was
me.
a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you.
And thank you everyone who came out to watch. Much appreciated. Thank you for the bits. Let me just double check this. We had Funny Joko with 20 bits. We had we had Marco Sparrocane with a follow, and The Fostrich with a follow as well. Thank you guys. Oh, and right at the beginning, we had a resub from Fishy, who on our train raid came in and dropped 20 gifted subs. So that was amazing. Thank you guys so much for all of the love. And I will see you guys again here in 2 weeks with me DMing, and I believe 2 weeks yesterday for you, Hermit. You're running the
Yes.
campaign, and it'll be probably around 3 hours, which I should be good for.
Cool.
Okay, awesome. Thank you all again, and I am going to. I haven't even been looking to see if there's anyone to raid. So
Sure.
I am going to. This is gonna go all screwy
Thank you,
because.
everybody.
Yep. Thank you
Thanks,
guys.
everyone. Tune into my campaign in 2 Saturdays.
Yeah.
I will.
Hermit Barbarian on Twitch. And underneath all of the names here, those are the Twitch names of all of our participants today. So yeah, give them all a follow here. Hermit. Oh, Darius isn't here.
Yeah, I haven't streamed that much within the last week, so.
Well, I haven't streamed since yesterday, but then before that it was 2 weeks.
Since
So,
yesterday.
but before that it was 2 weeks. Oops. I guess I should do it properly. And shout out 653. So all of these guys, drop them follows. They are great streamers. I have watched every single one of theirs at least once, except Panda. I don't think I've seen you stream yet.
No, it's been a while.
Yeah. But yes, thank you all for coming out. And if anyone has a raid suggestion, please shout it out. Otherwise, I am going to look into who I have. Daddy Vicky's online. Let's see who is currently streaming.
Livaria22 is streaming. I think she's part of the Discord.
Joka's streaming too.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do Joka if Joka's live because
Yeah, he's trying to get the viewers to get
he is
affiliate.
live. Okay, so please stick around for the raid. We're heading into Funny Joka. They are trying to get affiliate, I believe. So please stick around and have fun there. They are playing Grand Theft Auto 5. And yeah, no one else can be seen. Sorry, guys, because I left. There, just give me a sec. I'm going to head back here. Too many things. There we go. We're all back. But we're screwed up. That's okay. Everyone, thank you. And we're going to head out. Stick around. Drop a follow. Watch. Let's get their views up. And I will see you guys back here in 2 weeks. Bye.
See you later, guys.
Bye.